What is up, everybody? This is my Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 10 review. It is entitled Common Ground, and just off the bat, I thought when this episode, it wasn't going to be a crosshair episode. I thought it was just going to be a, Who's Who episode, if you know what that means. It's like, I was wondering which cameo would appear in this episode, and there was no cameo. I'm really grateful for that, though, and I just thought this episode was really good by the end. I thought it was really good, like an 8 out of 10, and it really surprised me. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the episode. We'll get into my more in-depth thoughts later, but right now, let's just roll that intro, and we'll do that now. We start off this episode on an overview of a city called Arrowverse, and you can see a moon in the distance, which I just noticed. But we have all these characters in one shot, which would be a really important characters of the episode, and I thought this would just be a filler episode when it ultimately was, but it was like a good filler episode. The guard goes up and makes some announcements to the public about the Empire, and that the Sender has sided with them. So the Sender talks to his droid and is like, if something happens to me, do what I told you to do. Contact this person and blah blah blah. And he doesn't say a name or anything, just do what I said I need to do. So the officer continues to make his speech, her speech, sorry. The crowd does not like it. So, the Sender goes up to talk, and he does, and he just, doesn't like it, man. He can't say what the Imperials want him to say. He thinks it's the best interest for Raxus. I think I'm saying that right. For the people of Raxus to, for him to do what they want to do. So he says, no, I will not go along with the Empire. And, I will do what the people want. And the people cheer and everything, but the Sender gets, taken away. And that's really the end of it for right now, until the pedestrians, or the stormtroopers tell the pedestrians go away, and yeah, just a bunch of stuff happened. The Sender gets taken away, but the pedestrians are like, you stormtroopers, you're not here, you weren't born here, whatever, it's your fault. So the pedestrians kind of fight with the stormtroopers, or like argue with them, and eventually the ATTEs have to come in and calm down the pedestrians, and the pedestrians all run away. And yeah, but as they're all running, the droid, the Sender's droid, who we're just going to be referring to as the droid, makes her way, I think it's a girl, their way, yeah, because I don't know if robot has a gender. Well, anyway, they make their way to a pillar where they hide and contact some person through like a microphone or something, and obviously we later find out this person is Sid. But on whatever planet Sid is on, the Bad Batch are celebrating Omega's return, and it looks like they just got to that planet because Omega and Wrecker are celebrating with their popcorn, which they only do after a mission. And they get back in the bar and they talk, and Sid's like, oh, well, I got a mission for you guys. Money? Yeah. You still got stuff to pay off. It'd be good for you. And Hunter tells Sid that Omega can't come with them. Sid basically says, like, yeah, I'll watch the kid. and Omega gets informed, and she's like, "Oh, this is stupid," and stuff like that. But yeah, the Bad Batch talk on their way to the system. Not the system, Raxus, the planet. But their ship, when they enter the planet, gets intercepted by 2 ships, and they have to put in some code to, get the ship to be A-okay and good, or to have landing authority on the planet or whatever. So they do that, and, yeah, they land on the planet, and their adventure begins. So, yeah. As they get off the planet, the Bad Batch aren't so stoked about being on here because this was a former separatist planet, and if you remember, the separatists were fighting with the Galactic Empire during the Clone Wars, and that's basically why the Clone Wars were there. And I think Hunter says I was expecting to be here in some other way, but now we're here doing this. And then the Sender's droid appears, and the Sender's droid informs the Bad Batch of what that she's the client, and the Bad Batch aren't too happy about working for a droid, and the droid trying to explain everything, and the Bad Batch is just like, oh, okay, shut up, get right to the point, and the droid's like, ah, I like that, okay. But back at Sid's place, we have Omega and Sid talking, and throughout this conversation between these 2 characters, Sid calls Omega useless, and because she just doesn't do the work or whatever, so now she just mopes around for a little bit, and it's just, yeah, Omega isn't useless, she's very useful. Yeah, that was a bad on Sid, but by the end of the episode, they're good. And back on Raxus, the Bad Batch are sneaking. They through the place, and they see 2 guards, and the droid lures the 2 guards out, and the 2 guards follow the droid or into where the Bad Batch are hiding. So the Bad Batch take out the 2 guards, and yeah, the Bad Batch just kind of sneak in, or they do some hacking first, and then they sneak into the place, and yeah, that's mainly it. Tex, so he's smart, so he does all the stuff, but he hacks into this thing, this one, which that one controls the cameras, so now Tech controls cameras, so they can't get caught. And sorry, I just hit my hand on my microphone, if you heard that. But yeah, they have control of the cameras now, so Hunter gives out orders, and the droid is going to come with him and Tech upstairs to try to find the sender, as Wrecker and Echo go downstairs. I feel like I forgot something. No, Crosshair. No. I felt like I forgot a member of the Bad Batch because I thought there were 5, but after Crosshair there isn't 5, and Omega isn't here, so there's not 5. Speaking of Omega, they come across 2 guards, and Hunter and Tech talk, and Hunter's like, hey, you stay with Omega, I'll take these 2 out, and Tech's like, Omega's not here, and it shows that Hunter kind of misses her, and they've gotten used to her presence. But the droid goes out and lures the guards out again, and the droid's like, hey, I'm getting used to this. But that wasn't good, because they will actually shoot him. So before the droid can die, the Hunter, I bet it was, throws out a thermal explosive, taking out a thermal detonator, and taking out the guards, and it was just like a shock one, because earlier they took out the guard with a stun on their blasters, but before Hunter can do anything, another guard walks in right as that happens. So it's mainly Hunter versus the guard, and this was an awesome scene, man, because I'm pretty sure Hunter, like, broke something in that dude. When you hear that dude bang against the walls, or after Hunter, like, bangs him against the walls, you can hear his back, like, some of his bones crack. So, I don't know, that was pretty awesome. But, the droid catches one of, the sender's faces, which is important for later. And, yeah, back at, Sid's bar, Omega is scrubbing or whatever, clean the table, and, Sid is playing with the 2 bar patrons that are in every episode, and Sid is losing. So Omega is like, hey, why don't you, you shouldn't have done that, and Sid is kind of getting tired of it, and, I don't know, Omega's kind of like, you shouldn't have done that. I don't know, I'm just trying to keep up with the photos, I shouldn't have talked that fast. But Sid's like, hey, what would you do? Why don't you come down here and do it then, Master Strategist or whatever. So, Omega comes down and beats the 2 guys with, in the game that they're playing them in, A New Hope on the Falcon. You know what game it is when you see it, but these 2 guys are like, hey, and they bet all their money on that, so they like, it's funny, because they're like, you won't take this outside, and blah, blah, but then, yeah, the sender is getting interrogated, and, the woman is like, hey, I'm not gonna do it myself, and she brings out a torture droid from, A New Hope, and that dude looks, scared. I would be scared too. It's a droid called a torture droid. But, before mainly anything can happen, the doors open, and I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm sorry. The doors open, and, smoke gets let in, and it's kind of like a smoke bomb, and, as the smoke grows, you just see all the guards get stunned, and, yeah, the guard gets taken out, and surprise, surprise, it was the Bad Batch all along. No, it was the Bad Batch all along. It's a Disney Plus show. Yeah, but the Bad Batch and the Sender talk real quick, and, yeah, there's nothing more to really say here. The droid reunites with the Sender, and the droid points out, hey, I saved your vase that you love. And later we find out he doesn't really love that vase. But, the Bad Batch run outside onto the balcony and talk. And there are a bunch of ATTEs there, so, Echo hitches a line onto one, so the Bad Batch get on the ATTTs and take out or mainly Echo and Tech, take out all the stormtroopers on there. And, yeah, Tech just drops some, one of the thermal explosives, or like the things that stun you, or like electrocute you in the thing, and like it was funny. But now Tech has control of the ATTE, and Wrecker, and everybody goes down after Tech tells them it's okay, and Wrecker is about to go down. He grabs the sender, and goes into the place, and he's like, hey, whatever you do, just don't look down. And it's, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah, the Bad Batch make their way on an escape, or they escape, and inside the ATT, they talk a little bit, and sorry. Before the, yeah, the Bad Batch gets attacked by another ATTE, which they didn't suspect was, there. So, yeah, the Bad Batch now have excuse me, I need to clear my throat, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. They have a little shootout now, and with Wrecker and Hunter on defense, really, as Echo and Tech are on fixing duty. But Wrecker and Tech, while they're on fixing duty, they get ambushed by some stormtroopers. And so as they like put their hands up and everything, like, okay, don't shoot, we're good. We see the senator and his droid in the shadows with the face, and the senator takes the face, and he throws it at one of the stormtroopers' head, knocking one of them out on the floor, and now giving Echo and Tech a surprise chance to win. And that is exactly what they does. They do. They does. No, it's they do. Sorry. But, yeah, everybody gets back on the ship after it's fixed. And, we see this long line of ships kind of follow. No, that's later. But as they escape, the, senator tells Echo, where to go. And, where to go. And Echo's like, well, it's like, that ends like a secret doorway, and the senator's like, well, just trust me, though. Trust me. So, that's what they do, and they go, they follow the senator's directions, and, yeah, they just follow the senator's directions. I don't know why I'm saying so much. Oh, yeah, and then the Bad Batch get hit a little, and, yeah, it's just not a big deal. But then we see there's like there's a like panning shot up, and we see there's like 3 ATTEs following that one ATTE, and yeah, they get to where they need to be in the centers. Like, okay, turn left, and go against that wall so we can exit that way. And, that's exactly what, Echo does, and the sender, when they get down, is like, okay, someone, blow a hole in this wall so we can get out. I don't know why I have to keep clearing my throat, man. Sorry. But, yeah, an explosive goes off, and, really, it was a really smart plan, and as they escape, the, ATTE gets shot, which does nothing, and they go in the, tunnels, and, they just follow the sender to an escape point, and, yeah, Wrecker, puts an explosive down again on the tunnel, and as they walk away from it, the tunnel explodes, leaving no trace of where they went. So, yeah, the stormtroopers inspect the ATTE, and it's kind of empty, but, the Bad Batch, they escape, and, yeah, they escape through the forest, and as the rest of the team goes on the ship, the sender kind of, he has a moment, and he is questioning what he should do, because he feels awful that he's gonna leave his own planet, that his people are there, that, they trust him. So, the Bad Batch kind of comfort him, and, I don't remember what Echo says. There's probably it's really nice, but he said he's like gives him something to say, and yeah, he gets on board, and they go away. Sorry, I dropped what I was fidgeting with. I'm going to see what he said. I'm sorry. Live to fight another day. That's what Echo said. But anyway, the Bad Batch get back on the planet where Sid is, and they get in the people are going crazy, so they get in the bar, and guess who's playing? This dude's losing in whatever game that is on the chessboard. But it's Omega and Sid winning, and yeah, I was just it was a nice moment to end the episode on, with Omega losing, with this dude thinking he's gonna win by killing one of Omega's people, and then Omega being like, oh, now, oh, you thought you killed my people? Oh, I killed both of your guys. Or I wish Omega was aggressive like that. That would make it funny, but it won't go with her character. But Sid, after she sees the batch, is like, okay, that's enough. And Sid goes to kind of talk to the batch with Omega, and Sid is kind of tells him what Omega did, and Omega paid off the debt to their fortune with her money that she won. She paid off Sid's debt for all of them with her gambling money. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal for Omega. Well, Wrecker, Hunter, and Echo should only be 3 years old, so it's probably illegal for them to gamble too. Huh. Whatever. It's a lawless galaxy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But Hunter talks to him, feels bad, and talks to Omega a little bit. And Hunter's like, well, Omega, if you beat me in this game, I won't, you can come with us to any mission you want. And, you'll just keep coming. And I think, Hunter wants Omega to, go with them on missions, because I feel like he missed her on that last one. But, that's how the episode ends. And yeah, that was my Bad Batch Season 1 episode 10, Common Ground review. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed having you. I'm your host, as always. And, yeah, I just hope you had a great time, with your 24 minutes here. And I don't have much to say. Go down in the description, follow our socials. It would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. But, yeah, I don't have much to say, so goodbye, stay safe, and goodbye.